Welcome, friends. Retro Commodore Space Magic. This is Mr. Do, certainly a classic for the Commodore 64, a classic game, arcade game in general. We're gonna play it, and we're gonna see if we have yet. The joystick is in the right port, and we're off to a wonderful start. So this game is often compared to other games that it's often compared to. See, isn't that tricky? You can pick up the cherries. You can dig around through the dirt. Dig that dirt. And if you lure... if you lure the baddies under the apple, I think it is, then it can squishify them. Alright, let's try to be a little more careful. See, here, in this game, like that, the apple doesn't wait for you to walk past it before it falls. As soon as you touch it, it starts to squishify. And then you get this little ball that you can bounce around. I thought we were supposed to collect that like it was a letter. I guess you're supposed to bounce the bouncer off it. Anyhow, you have this ball that you can bounce off of the baddies. I guess there's just one. Is that a piece of cheesecake? Whoop, it is. And when you bounce the ball off the baddies, it takes a few moments for it to regenerate, and then it does, and then you do it again. Makes an apple. At least it did that time. Whoa, look at that. Ball went bouncing off a... There we go. Look at that. I guess that was a bonus stage we were in. Anyhow, that's all kinds of magic right there. Yeah, I mean, you can see how the game plays, how it goes. Eliminate all the baddies with your magic bouncing ball. Whoop. While also collecting up the things and giving them the squish apples. Those good old squish apples. They're always in season, know what I mean? Scene 2 is the scene we are in. Oh, triggered a squish apple sooner than I meant to. And tricky. You can't wait. You can't walk past the squish apple too soon, but you also can't wait too long to walk past it. Otherwise, everyone will show up for the party. Show up for that party. Well, that's interesting. Look at that. They used it. They used the squish apple themselves. I didn't know they would even do that. That's kind of funny. Very clever. Come on. Nope. See, again, you have to time your use of the squish apple properly. It is a vital component of using said squish apple. And when they have that squish apple, and they're pushing it around, your ball apparently just bounces right off of it. Now we pick this up, go to the bonus round. Bonus round. Bonus round. Oh. So, you know, it's a fun game. It sort of has a lot going on in some ways, but it's definitely a classic, and there's a good reason that it's a classic. It really is a fun game. Now, one of the funny things about Mr. Do is, like some games of this era, like some games on the Commodore 64, the sequels don't have anything to do with the original games. They just sort of have the same characters in them. And that's kind of the way Mr. Do is, because the sequel, Mr. Do's Castle, doesn't really have anything to do with this game. The gameplay is completely different. It's a completely different sort of game. Okay, let's give it one more play. One more play, my baby. Here we go. Delicious cherries. Make a pie. A cherry pie. Oh. Whoop. I suppose you probably get extra points for collecting all of the cherries. I'm not sure. Well, now my plan in that bonus mode there was try to see if I could get rid of the main baddies that you need to get rid of in order to advance levels. But oh well, you saw what happened. Hey look, we can go back to the bonus, them there bonuses. Of course, the bouncing ball didn't cooperate. It went all fiddly-widdly off whatever which way. Just like that. Oh well, at least it got one of them eventually. Okay, just a little look there at Mr. Do. Very much a classic game. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Liking is a wonderful thing to do. And tune in again next time for more retro fun.